And then I can plug the switch back in. I didn't badunk though. Okay, and then I had to open up the other software so I can actually see the game. I'm gonna play ease. Put the Y or the foo and waifu. The Y. Do I even have the game? Yeah, I do have that game. And okay, so ease. Nine. Y O Y D U Y. Because of the Y. Y O Y indeed. Done there. Then I have to change. Before I click that, I'm going to check this first, then video capture device. Okay, it worked out fine without showing anything wrong. There we go. And this time I remembered to get the free DLC, so I'm not hurting on health items anymore. I'm gonna fix this stuff. Probably like near or like Persona stuff. I don't know. Trying to think of what game I've been the most obsessed with overall. Either near or Persona. Running is which button? Okay, that button's to run. Which one opens up? Okay. Jeez. There you open up, okay. I also like Blaze Blue quite a bit. When I was little, I really liked The Sims. And now I gotta get used to playing this one again.
I got this.
Okay, they killed that bird finally. I mean, for a month, something, it would have to be something big like Minecraft or something. Come on.
There's something here.
Leave it to me.
For a month would prompt me to pick something that has more like
Leave it to me.
variety gameplay rather than like specifically favorite game. Because Nier would only last a week. And if all you had to do for a month was play video games, and you can only pick one, Nier would only last like a week. Oh, you're saying Hawk's weapon? Not one that can hit things in the environment.
I got this.
But apparently twin rapiers is good against flying enemies. Come on.
Leave it to me.
Okay.
On, target it.
Hold back for now.
Okay, holy god, okay. Let them heal. Grab a passion. Yeah. Let them heal. I'm gonna finally check on my coffee. Guess it's fine enough to drink now, even though there's a skim on it. What's the... Yeah.
So, do we really have time to rescue this?
Well, then it would also depend on like which Minecraft is allowed. Like, can I play with mods? Skyrim is good. Hi, Suin. Yeah, I know there are. I've played with the Bleach one before. I have to deep clean this thermos after this though. Because before I was using or just having tea with no milk in it, but now I've got milk in this. Bleach one's kind of old. Which one were you talking about? Bleach one's pretty okay. It adds... It's old, though, so they never, like, finished it, I think. I know there's a Toho one. I've played with that one before.
My time to shine. Switch.
Hornfield Wing. Oh, the Bleach one has quite a bit. It has like a whole like progression system. Oh, I haven't played the slime one. Oh, nor have I played the mine or the One Piece one. Okay, how am I gonna manage this? I guess lure it into the cave. Jump across the... There we go. Okay. Ignore the bird. When I play modded, I usually play through Technic through the Technic pack.
My time to shine.
Oh, okay. Levers.
Another trap?
This is what I call
This Hawk or Hawk in One Piece?
Let's go.
Let's switch to Krisha.
All right.
It was okay. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it either. So, the text was full of typos and the, what was it? Text was full of typos and there was like zero voice acting, not even like the little voice lines you get like this. That made it kind of hard to play. It was, what was it called? Mass Builder. It looks like it has a pretty good like customization thing for making mechs. But I didn't want to like make people sit through an hour of me customizing the mech in silence. So I just made it purple.
Something's there.
There, and this room's all clear. I'm gonna fix the sound because I just realized I have the sound turned down low for Mega Man. And there's voice acting in this game, unlike in the other game. There, probably. Hopefully when they speak it'll be okay. Probably have to turn it down more. Oh shoot, I got
What the?
hit with confusion. There, here's fine. I have a particular artifact that lets me stand still to heal. Wait, what button is it to target? There we go.
It's on you, Hawk.
Leave it to me!
My time to shine.
Oh. There. These birds are annoying. Oh, and I didn't even kill it? They leveled up. Or is it came from a different spot? Oh, it's a new one. Goodbye, Krisha. And then Hawk's like end of his combo makes him attack down when he's meant to handle the bird enemies. Oh. Bird enemy. Come on. There. Okay. Red cheese. Oh, on the sale, there's a lot of Ease games that are on sale right now in on Steam Store. I got, which one did I get? Was it numbered properly? It wasn't numbered properly. I got one where he's got like amnesia or something. Chronologically, it takes place before this, I think. But
Let's go. I got this.
no. No, I didn't want to fall. No. Why do I have to go now? How do I go back where I need to go? Up this way, I guess. 8? Maybe 8. Is that Crestoria?
My time to shine. Let's go.
No, I don't think it'd be 8, would it? Because this is 9, isn't it? Oh, okay. Because 8 would have just been the water one, and that's not it. Or not water, the island one. Yeah, it wasn't that. I got well, I have that one on PlayStation. Thinking about it, the one I got today though was something. I think Crestoria or something with a C. It's like an older one, but it was like. It was either $5 or $15, I forget. A lot of them are on sale though right now, the older ones on Steam. Okay, there. Okay. Yeah, those aren't herbs. Yeah, that one, not Crestoria. I got the name mixed up, but yeah, that one. Because I knew it was a C name. I don't know where I got Crestoria from though.
My time to shine.
And like based off of the description, it looks like he has amnesia or something. Or maybe not that one then. Oh, Tells. Oh, okay. Is Crestoria the name of the Tells game then?
All right.
I knew something was called that.
My time to shine.
Leave it to me.
I got this. Let's go.
That one looked okay for the price range that they were asking on Steam today.
My time to shine.
It isn't numbered. I don't know when it takes place because I just like skimmed the like summary. I didn't like do the research on it. I just did, of the ones that was on sale, it looked nicer than some of the other ones. And I kind of like amnesia stories. How am I supposed to get over there? I think I'll fall if I try to get over there. Yeah, I can't. Oh. Oh, no.
Lie and wait for me. What the?
How am I supposed to get there? Oh, probably from up there, huh? I'll try it again later. It probably takes place before this, though, obviously. But, maybe not, I don't know. He died. Oops. These rock guys are annoying.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Then here. All of those hawks are making it hectic. They are.
I got this. I got this.
And I'm trying to remember what. Get back into the swing of it, of this particular game. Let's switch back to.
All right.
Particularly because of the stupid confusion status effect. Mixes up which direction the joysticks work in. Okay, there. Have a bit of coffee. All the party members go nuts in the background. They won't heal if they do that, though. Guys, you good? You good? Raven! What would cause that?
Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
You're not gonna heal if you don't stand still at least a little bit. Okay, like Abdul just disappeared. Okay. Okay. There. So which thing did that open up? Or did it open anything up? Open that up. I forgot to look at what the lever cost. Did it just make like a wall disappear, like right here? Or when, because I looked away for the moment when it did the animation. Or is it something outside? Oh, never mind. I forgot how that map works. Gotta speak properly. This map is annoying. Okay. There's like a new hidden zone that's overlapping the same area as a different area. I think, or no, never mind. I don't know where. I don't know. Let's see. We'll try to get back over here. So I've definitely already cleared the spot because there's no birds harassing me. Are there really interesting things could I say about Lord of the Mysteries? Where am I at right now? So I want to get up to there, I think. So from here, how would I go about getting up there? It's locked anyway, though. Come on. Well, last time I checked, there was still no Trash of the Count's Family chapter for the comic, which is still annoying. It's like for a little while they were doing weekly, and then they just stopped. How am I supposed to get over to there? Yeah, it's gonna be slow. And it's like one of the more interesting parts too for like the foreseeable future. Which way did I come through here? It's hard to tell because it seems like it has a relatively big US like fan base compared to some other like comparable manga or mangua. I know the Korean fan base is pretty big. Go this way instead. Okay, here we go. Oh, no. Which way am I at right now? Did I end up? Is that where I want to go? How do I get there? I haven't read those in book form yet, so I don't know. I've read the comics for them though, and the comics are pretty good. Where am I supposed to go? Go like this way, and then I need to like. So from here, I don't want to go across that side. Instead, I want to try to get to... So either up there would be... I don't know how to get up there. Maybe I need to teleport higher up. Which one? I stopped keeping up with Monster after... Keep that basically to the plot. Monster. I thought it, well, 'cause it was one of the more common, like, or one of the first ones to do the whole, like, goblin main character one thing. Let's try teleporting to the... Yeah, the growth periods are always interesting in those ones. I thought how fast the goblins grow up was kind of interesting. And that the only reason he's like so smart is because of his like past life memories. Until like he gets stats later, but I also found it kind of weird how fast the goblins grow up because like his age was like really low. There. How am I gonna get? So that's not where I came. So is that where I came from then? Which side? Open up the map. Let's see. Upper floor, haven't even touched it. Middle floor. How do I get it to teleport me, or do I have to like leave first? Then teleport back in. What? Teleport. There. Which one then? So middle floor. The mid section. I'm trying to think of where I even need to go right now because this is. I remember when I played separately on my own, this section was hard to get through too. No, wrong spot.
Okay.
Teleport. Okay, well, I can like hang glide there. But it sucks with trash though, because like the part that it's about to get to is like super interesting with the wells finally showing up.
My time to shine.
Oh, it just came out good. Tell me how Preston looks, and hopefully he looks good. The guy he finds in the cave when you get there, but he's gotta go get the wind power first. Where am I map-wise right now? Ward. Oh, I was supposed to just go this way. It was this that opened up. Hopefully they did Preston good. After this boss fight, I'll skim it and see what they did for his design. Because Tunka looks okay in the like little bit they showed him in last chapter. But Tunka's only supposed to look cool, not like not good. They made him look both, but okay, let's try to figure out this enemy now.
Let's go.
Yeah, I thought Junko would look more wild too. He looks fine, but like, yeah. Especially since Kel hypes him up as being like a barbarian in the beginning. Whether that's just Kel like over exaggerating. Did it go over well, or was it just medium level of views? Did you do it on Webtoon, or? Cool. That's pretty good. Oh, you had to put it up on a website?
Leave it to me.
Was that for the assignment because it was like an older class, or? Because nowadays webcomics are on Webtoons. Thank you for following Jackie.
My time to shine. Let's get
Oh. Okay. Oh, just how am I supposed to deal with that? It just instantly chilled. I guess probably jumping would have saved me there, but All of my free DLC health items are gonna be wasted so quickly.
I got this. Switch.
Jump, 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 jump. Heals, but revive. There. Was it the type where you release like a page every so often, or was it like a chapter release type one? Because a lot of the older webcomic stuff was like a page every week.
I got this.
Hawk died again. I'd maybe be interested in seeing just some sketches or something, but if it's not up, it'd be kind of a pain to send image by image the whole webcomic.
I got this.
There, I managed to survive that time. Yeah, it is a little bit like Nier. Or because of me dodging through the entire thing, though. It's just how I play this type of game, though. Oh, lasers instead of bullets. Oh, okay. Oh, there went. Okay. White cat. Revive him. So close to finishing it. Come on. There, finally. So it also has like heat detecting bullets though too. Wasn't expecting that to show up. And this ain't even the Grimwald. This is the kind of stuff you've been looking into, Your Royal Majesty. More or less, or that's how to break the curse. That's so. And you almost had me for a moment there. So, where exactly in the prison do you think this connects to? I guess we've just got to find out when we get there, Just make sure you don't wet yourself on the way, pussycat. I won't. I just have a bad feeling about this is all. Okay. I'm gonna get into a story bit. What's the banner of the Hieroglyph Knights, isn't it? Oh, I remember what this story beat is. Which makes this place, the hieroglyph. I said it properly that time, but I will never say it properly again, probably. Okay, I'll check it out later. The Hieroglyph Knights HQ. Wrong person, because White Cat was looking in this direction. I thought it was her speaking. The Hieroglyph Knights HQ. Haha. Not a bad little surprise. HQ? Did you know about this? They're headquartered in the prison. Did you know about this? Of course he knew about it, but who can say? It's not like I was trying to trick ya. I've got something I'm after in here too, that's all. Either way, we're here. Whether you like it or not. Let's say we take a stroll around. I don't think we really have the time for any casual strolls. Still, we should try to keep our heads down so we don't get caught. Okay, let me pull up the new trash chapter if it's available on my manga reader app. It's not on my app that I use, so I'll have to check it later. I wanted to see what Preston looked like. If they're speaking. Nope, no voice acting here. I can't take the time to look it up. Okay. Who goes there? Monstrums. How in blazes did you get in here? Like I've got to answer to grunts like you. You're kidding, it's the Feral Hawk. And the Crimson King and White Cat to boot. The Hawk, you say? Perfect. This is our chance to avenge our fellow brethren. Oh, he isn't in it? Man! So what, he just gets the power and talks to the thief? Hopefully next week, then. Preston will finally show up. Well, at least the thief is in it. Yeah, they put all their time into coloring the ocean. Okay. Okay, may the Celestial Master grant us victory.
Not so tough anymore, are ya? What just happened?
Then Tunka will be like 2 weeks from now. If they like manage to do weekly again after this. At least they showed him briefly, even if it was just like a flash forward or something. Pant, I'm starting to feel like we're the bad guys here somehow. Why all of a sudden? They've been treating us that way since the start. It's mostly because of you, you know. Okay.
Do you hear that?
Here's one of
Someone's
those
crying.
side quests that shouldn't be side quests. Sniff sob. Oh, what am I to do without it? I'm so scared. If only the professor were here to save me. I knew I'd heard someone welling their... Oh, this is Hawk. Okay. I knew there was someone welling their head off. Guess it must have been this chick. An inmate? She doesn't seem like a nasty criminal to me, but... Who goes there? You don't sound like any guards I remember. What are you crying about?
Are you okay?
I was just minding my own business when I was suddenly arrested for being sketchy. Even worse, they confiscated something from me, something from me more precious than my own life. They just stuffed it into a burlap sack and carried it away like it was nothing. Without it, oh, what am I to do? Hawk is pretty mean. He gets a little bit less mean and just goes to tsundere after his like minor character development he has at the end of this arc. Or it's less character development, and it's just that White Cat figures out that he's tsundere and not an asshole. Well, he is still an asshole, but he's a tsundere asshole rather than just a regular asshole. You don't suppose she's one of those wrongful convictions Parks mentioned? You better not be thinking what I think you're thinking. We should help her out. My thoughts exactly. We can't leave her like this. All we have to do is find this precious thing of hers. It shouldn't be too far away. Let's try searching around for it. Do whatever you want. But screw around too long and I'll make sure to get a nice sharp reminder in the back. Or make sure you get a nice sharp reminder in the back. Don't even joke about that, Hawk. There's 3 locks, so I have to do the story quest and the actual side quest together, but it works out fine. Huh? Who goes there? It's the Monstrums!
Come at me if you want to die!
What are the Monstrums doing here? Damn! Nobody warned us about this!
We have the room. And with that kind of line, Hawk will always go first. Stand for him. No, he's just damaged. The type of character he is. He's just a fucking drunk. They really weren't expecting us to show up in their own headquarters, huh? How did you find out about that secret passage anyway, Hawk? Meh, I have my ways. Ain't here either, huh? Like, there was so many other ways, because his plan right now, he's after Shadowlard, who's the leader of the Hieroglyph Knights. There were like so many other ways he could have gone about doing this. Yeah. Oh wait, I have to like talk to a thing. Oh, here. Prison key.
Which door do you open, little key?
Maybe we can use it if we come across a locked door.
But like, he had other means he could have used to pick a fight with the guy he's picking a fight with through this arc. Like, where is it? Burlap sack. Oh, chest? No. Oh, here. Oh, this burlap sack. Okay. It's a burlap sack. This must be what that maid girl was looking for. Sweet, if we destroy it now, we can forget about her and get what we came for. Don't even think about it, even if it is just a joke. Sigh, why does Hawk always have to be like this? He's just like an edgelord or whatever. It's like, or he fancies himself an edgelord. Excuse me, but this wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? Hand the girl and the maid, you hand the girl and the maid dress her effects. Yes, this is the bag. Oh, thank goodness. I was starting to think I'd never get it back. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but I thank you enough. Eek. Yeah. Oh, it's not like they speak that much in this game. What don't like what you see? We're not bad people, honest, though I guess we're dressed the part. No, it's not you, it's... Watch out behind you. And darkness. Krish is a different type of character than darkness. Behind us? Whoa, what do we have here? Lumaries! Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have autoplay on. They have autoplay set to the attack button for the text.
I got this. My time to shine.
They came out of nowhere. Damn coward sneaking up on us like that. Oh, wait. Autoplay off. Okay. So I said, damn coward sneaking up us. Or, gotta speak. Come on. Sneaking up on us like that. Thank goodness they're gone. Are any of you hurt? You three are incredible. I've never seen anything so amazing. Hey, what's with that mask? Where did it come from? Is that what was in the bag? Oh, she's also Compa. Her nice voice. Yes, I'm glad it didn't break. But where are my manners? You helped me so much, and I haven't introduced myself.
My name is Silhouette. A pleasure to meet you. You have delivered my mask and exorcised those terrible spirits. I must find a way to repay you.
I should turn it up now. No, she's just a person with a mask. I'm probably too loud. That's probably too loud now, though. Let's see. Thanks for having our back.
Thank you.
And she's probably already done talking, though. And they're already done speaking. About that, it sounded like you were actually able to see the Lumaries. Lumaries? So that's what those wicked spirits are called? Yes, as a matter of fact, I can see them. Those horrible things have plagued me my every waking moment all my life. I'm not sure why, but putting on this mask makes it so I can't see them anymore. That's the reason it's so precious to me. I can't thank you enough for returning it. Okay. Well, I doubt she's lying. Hell, she noticed them before they even got the drop on me. I'm guessing that mask is what got you locked up in here, though, huh? Yes, whenever I wear it, people call me creepy or say that I'm hiding something. The Roman soldiers ended up questioning me about it, and well, I panicked. But I would have been even more of a wreck had I taken the mask off. The professor's always telling me not to be so afraid, but we should probably help her out of here, don't you think, Adol? I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if we just left her like this, and besides, who better to protect her from the Lumeris than us Monstrums, right? Can you reintroduce yourselves before asking Silhouette if she would like to return with you to the Monstrum's hideout at the Dandelion? Just tell her where your secret hideout is. The Monstrums have a hideout? I had no idea. But in that case, perhaps my luck is turning for the better for once. Please allow me to offer you my services at the bar. It's the least I can do. It's decided. Thank you very much. They instructed her to hide until they make their return.
I'm just happy we could help.
New ally Silhouette. Silhouette will now assist you in the Grimald Nox. She does shopping for the Monstrums, which it was kind of counterproductive to send her out into town to shop, even though she's got a mask on. That's like gotten her in trouble before. Or she can see the monsters, she just can't, I don't think she can fight them because she doesn't have fighting skills, assumably.
Found ya.
Monstrums.
Huh? Isn't he...
There ain't a single soul in Balduke who doesn't know who he is. Founder and master of the Glean Hieroglyph Knights, Shadowlord. Well then. I've been dying to see what you're really made of.
Is this what Hawk was after all along?
That seems to be the case, or do you two know each other? Yes, they do, but that seems to be the case.
He did all that just because he wanted to fight?
Oh, Shadowlord and Shadowlord, yeah. Nadamaru is Shadowlord.
The feral hawk along with the white cat. And even the Crimson King. For getting here alive, I give you 85 points. Dealing with monstrums falls under the jurisdiction of Belger and the garrison. But now that you are trespassers, I am afraid I cannot allow you to leave.
Hold it right there. This one's mine, and mine alone.
Come again?
You didn't come here for him, ain't that right, Crimson King? Then stay back. I don't plan on sharing my prey with anyone else.
Hawk.
You don't have any objections, do ya? Unless you'd prefer we go 3-on-1, you can just fight them after defeating me first.
Very well.
Good choice.
I, Shadowlord, master of the Glean Hieroglyph Knights, accept your challenge.
It doesn't. Okay, it's not actually gonna make me fight good.
No way! Even though Hawk was in his monstrum form, he was overpowered.
40 points. This duel is over. I suggest you repent before God and pray for your absolution.
Screw praying. Why pray when you're already strong? Is it 'cause you're a knight? Or 'cause you learned that in Sunday school? Pray my ass. The only reason to pray is if you're still weak.
Hold on. Can he be?
Guess what? I ain't weak. Far from it!
This power.
Yeah, Claymore of all things with rapiers.
That settles it. What the?
Hawk?
He is no longer conscious.
Just jumped up and fell right back down.
I will. Crimson
Oh,
King,
he had more to say.
take the hawk and retreat.
He paused, so he said, I'll give you 90 points. Take the high retreat.
Huh?
He demonstrated magnificent swordplay that was as relentless as it was resolute. However, it was devoid of purpose. Hawk, you should use your power to fight for Glia. There may come a day yet when it will depend on you.
What you mean by that?
I am sure you will come to know the answer soon enough.
Hawk's monstrum form went away. Wait, isn't he...
So Hawk was a hieroglyph knight the whole time. It's supposed to kick ass. Oh, now they're gonna... Credo Ablinger. The last name is weird. Ablinger Credo. That was the name on his identification card. I confirmed that he is no doubt a member of the Hieroglyph Knights. Do you think Shadowlord knew the whole time? That there was a monstrum under his nose all along? Hard to say. I can only guess what kind of secrets the Master and Commander is keeping. Anyway, judging by that ruckus he started in the main square, this one's a loose cannon. From how you described him, he shares some similarities to the legendary berserkers. Berserkers? In ancient times, they were divine warriors who raised the battlefield in a frenzied rage. He was definitely scarier this time than I'd ever seen him before, but he fought with his entire spirit. It's like he was fighting an inner battle.
Yeah.
I had the same thought, and there was something else I noticed. It was only for a brief moment, but he looked a bit sad somehow. It's more to him than meets the eye, or we should ask him about it. And somehow I doubt that he's the opening up type. Yeah, I don't think he is. Why don't you try asking around the hieroglyph church instead? You've got a point there, Parks. The knights in the church go way back. There could be someone there who might be able to tell us something about him. Okay, there's a cathedral in the central district. That's the hieroglyph church. Why don't we go there now, Adol? Do you hate him that much? Do you not like guy tsunderes or that type of guy tsundere? Because well, he's not even the cute type of tsundere. Because there are some cute types of guy tsunderes, but they're like the quiet tsundere type and not the loud, angry tsundere type. Would you happen to be searching for someone in particular? If so, you may wish to ask Archpriest Myrna. She has guided many a lost lamb in her long years of service to this cathedral. Kel's technically a guy tsundere. A little bit. Our original Kel for sure is a guy tsundere. But then current Kel with Kimrick Sue is a little bit tsundere because he's trying to act like trash. Next level problems. Excuse me. Yes, how may I be of service? You and Krisha ask her about Credo. Ah yes, Credo Eyebringer. There was an orphan by that name. Though I wasn't at the orphanage myself, so I can't say whether he became a knight. The orphanage? How long ago was he there? Oh, not 5 years, perhaps. The orphanage was operated by the church, but they've since torn it down. I see. Are there any people who might have been there before that happened? Father Ralph was the one who oversaw the orphanage at the time. What kind of person is he? Where's Father Ralph now? Since the orphanage was closed, he's resided here at the cathedral. Would you like to meet him? Oh yes, please. I'll arrange for someone to escort you there, or escort you. This way, please. I'll bring you to Father Ralph. Please wait here. We'll wait. Thank you very much. Yeah, I do need to hydrate and stretch. So Credo was an orphan. We have more in common than I thought. You were an orphan too, right, Krisha? Yes, I was. I don't even know what my parents looked like. The Pendletons took me in when I was very young. Look at this painting, Adol. It's beautiful. That sister looks kind. Thank you, Silo. She doesn't look the same, or like the same sister we met earlier. Pardon my intrusion. I'm Ralph, a father of the Hieroglyph Church. A pleasure to meet you. You must be Kratos. Nice to meet you. Friends, in a manner of speaking.
Yes.
I'm both relieved and surprised that Kratos has friends now. Speaking of, how has he been recently? We've not spoken since he joined the Knights. You and Krish ask about Kratos while dodging the topic of monstrums. I remember it like it was yesterday. Do you see that painting there? Yes, we were just talking about it. It's very beautiful. You can tell how much the artist cared about that sister. The artist was none other than Kratos. What? I was convinced it had to have been a professional artist. The arts, academics, athletics. He was considered a prodigy in many fields when he was a young boy. All it took was a few moments before he could master a skill, a gifted child indeed. Strength. Knew he wasn't a complete idiot. His plan at the chapter house seemed reckless, but it was actually pretty smart. Not really, because he could have gotten into the place on his own with his civilian identity, though. He would have just had to have, like, applied for night duty and pretended he got knocked out by the monstrums or something. But it was actually pretty smart. However, despite being so gifted, he lacked one thing the other children all possessed. And what was that? The joy of accomplishment, a sense of growth, of self-betterment. Ah. So he's just an edgelord for edgelord's sake, but, or he's an edgelord because he's too good at everything else. Such talent can often drive someone into misery and desolate solitude. Kratos was deeply admired as a hero by the other children at the orphanage. But when he felt how different he was, the distance between them only grew. I often found him alone, dispassionately reading books he had no interest in. There was but one sister he confided in, enough to confess his thoughts to. Then she must be the one in the painting. Yes, her name was Sister Lisa. The scriptures say that working hard and improving is a reward in and of itself. It is also written that personal fulfillment is the meaning of life. If this is true, then does that mean that my life has no meaning? Even the wisdom of an adult couldn't answer his profound question. Instead of simply telling him what he wanted to hear, Sister Lisa listened. That in itself helped bring stability to his life. If you don't mind me asking, where's Sister Lisa now? She passed away. Oh no. Sorry. There was a son of a noble who fostered a deep contempt for Kratos. The boy provoked Kratos into a quarrel by making a mockery of the orphanage. Suffice to say, the boy did not emerge from the squabble uninjured. Days later, the orphanage was raided by unidentifiable bandits. Credo rushed to the scene, blade in hand, and struck one of them down. It was the first time he killed someone, but another bandit had witnessed this. In retaliation, he in turn killed the one shielding the children, Sister Lisa. If it was discovered that the noble family were the ones who hired the bandits, I believe Master Shadowlord facilitated the trial in this incident. Oh, it was discovered, not if it was, but it was discovered. Facilitated the trial in this incident. He did? Yes, he seized the noble family's land and assets, then banished them. It was that very incident that spurred the Hieroglyph Knights into greater control. Credo then continued on his path of destruction, challenging strangers to fights. So that's what happened. But why did he join the Hieroglyph Knights then? He simply had nowhere else to go. The Knights offered him a position, I believe. But I'm afraid I don't know the details.
What's all this about? I come back after all this time, and this is my welcome?
Credo? Is that you?
Hey, what's this old thing doing out here?
You don't hate him. Well, it's gonna have to try harder because of what he's about to fucking do.
You painted that, didn't you, Credo? We were just talking about how wonderful...
Well, he was already an edgelord pretty boy. Now he's both, or he can be both. He's just more edgy now, even.
What, old man? Did you think I was just going to open up about my feelings if I saw that there?
Why are you here?
I should be asking you that. More importantly, you let me know if you decide to go back into the prison.
Just in front of this preacher. Hey, if you want to break back into the prison, let me know.
The prison?
Next time, I'll beat Shadowlord. And when this curse is gone, you and Aprilis are next.
I'll remember that.
Yeah. Huh. Didn't think you'd come around so easily. Well, that's all I came to say. Catch you all later.
Are you Credo's friends?
Yeah, I think we are.
God only knows what he's gotten himself into. Please don't misconstrue my words when I say this. But I am relieved that he has friends like you two.
He was just being a tsundere.
Credo's been alone ever since Sister Lisa passed. I do hope you'll continue to look after him.
I sure learned a lot today.
What did you learn, Krisha? What lesson could you have possibly learned today?
It sounds like Credo wasn't such a violent person until the incident at the orphanage. I wonder if that has anything to do with his feud with Shadowlord.
Seems to be the case.
I hope that he'll feel comfortable with talking to us about it someday.
Lisa.
That's what friends are for, after all.
The day she learned that she's actually friends with Feral Hawk, even though he made no indication of wanting to be their friend several hours prior. Alarm bells ring in the distance. 182. 73.
What's going on?
What are you gonna do at 1? Wait, 3 now, wait. 7, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, there's...
I don't know the
voice acting
details,
this
but it
part.
sounds like Monstrums have broken into the prison. They're near the Knight's headquarters. They must have found a way in from underground.
How did they get through all those monsters? Just the other day, another guard, Hines.
Yeah, I heard he lost his way underground. They still haven't found him. But if they went through the headquarters, then their luck must have run dry. Master Shadowlard happens to be there right now.
Yeah, we see the clone again. I think my dog needs out. He's like scratching at my leg. Gene outside? Okay, one sec. Let me mute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
I don't think it'll come to it, but let's make sure we're ready for anything.
Got some donut holes to eat.
Yeah, let's go.
And to open up the package though, so I'm gonna mute while I open up the package of donut holes. After the reading portion, probably. This could be the perfect opportunity. You can't be stuck in a cell while adventure awaits. And so this Abdal has no idea of any of the Monstrum stuff going on outside. I'm hype, yeah. They're not actually donut holes, they're, what are these? Krispy Kreme donut bites. You retrieve the wire you found earlier from under the pillow. Okay. Use the wire to unlock the cell door, yes. You pick the cell lock open with the wire. Now to scope. Set the iPad to the side. I've only ever had actual Krispy Kreme like a few times, but I like the store-bought packaged ones that they sell in the stores. I had it in Vegas one time, and that's the only time I had it that I remember having it. In the what was it? Which one was it? Which casino? The Excalibur has Krispy Kreme in it. Or was it the Circus? One of them had a Krispy Kreme in it. Scope out the building and assess the situation before the next patrol. Check the door. It's locked. Creamy crisp. I wonder what's up with this wall, if it's just a weird map choice. Because there's more room than the map says there is. Is there like a... Because like that wall doesn't have that problem. Neither does this wall. On a little bit, but within more reasonable extent. That wall and that wall don't have the problem. Here's that one. That one's a weird wall over there then. Oh, here's where I'm going. Okay. Guard sword. Oh, and so this section plays out more like a normal dungeon type game. That's like a little bit harder, but the enemies are like weaker though too. Because this Abdal doesn't have powers. Only corpses manage to get out from here. Abandon all hopes and dreams, ye who know what's good for you. Sheet of paper mixed in with everything else. The inmate in question is under heavy suspicion of agitation, mental instability, and crimes of the highest order. I hereby request that both the words and actions of this inmate remain unheeded. Someone is coming right this way. You don't have enough time to hide. Well, well, what do we have here? A crafty little rat who's fled his cage? But unfortunately, your little prison escapade ends here. You just won yourself a one-way ticket to solitary. He was already in solitary pretty much, but you can't wait, can ya? Just getting some fresh air. This prison's pretty huge. This prison's pretty huge. Bigger than you imagined, isn't it? But you know, you're pretty calm for an inmate who just got busted. How amusing. Fine, I'll let you off easy this time. Go on, stroll wherever you please. What about your duties? Not sure. What about your duties? What about your job? A prisoner with a sense of responsibility. Now I've seen it all. Thanks, I needed a good laugh. Any normal guy would have clicked his heels and made a break for it by now. Of course, I'd have gladly just captured him there and increased his sentence. But you're not just any normal inmate. I like you, redhead. So tell you what, I really will let you off for now. We'll chat again next time we meet. I trust you'll be just as amusing then. You can sense the guard moving further and further away. It seems he really does intend to let you go. His words still leave you unsettled, but you need to hurry up on ahead. High security prison. Is that red's on the next floor, I think, yeah. Okay. Maximum security prison. No one ever escaped until the monsters showed up. Okay, this part. Balduc's cityscape sprawls below. They must be holding you in some sort of prison tower. The glow of lights brightens the night sky. Is there a festival of some sort going on?
It
Or
is
some
a
kind
pleasant
going on?
surprise to see you here.
A preposterous surprise, to be sure.
I'm gonna mute myself while I open up my donut holes while they're talking.
I am aware of your encounter with the Monstrums earlier. So what has you hurrying back to the prison so soon? Master Shadowlord of the Hieroglyph Knights?
Despite how it may appear, I do have business here, Interrogator. Or should I say, the paranormal investigator of the Roman Empire.
Don't call me that, Shadowlord.
Donut holes.
But if you are aware of my title, then you should be aware of the consequences of questioning my actions.
That was not my intention. I was merely curious as to the reason why you acted without Belger's approval.
I do not require his nor your permission to do anything. But you will tell me this. Where is Adol Kristen?
So that is what you were after. It makes sense now. Unfortunately, reports remain that he is still missing after his escape. My negligence is partly to blame for this oversight. Please, accept my apologies.
I see. Very well. That's quite enough for today. Should you come across any leads regarding his whereabouts, notify me at once. Despite my reluctance, it is my duty to see this mission through.
You have my word.
It's nearly time for the rounds. You should return to your cell. If you find your way back by retracing your retracing your steps. So that gal, before she didn't believe at all to his face about all the supernatural stuff he'd encountered. Oh no, he wasn't covering for at all. I don't think. I think if anything, he was keeping it secret that they've got him still imprisoned here. I don't think he was covering for at all. If anything, he seems like he's in on whatever the conspiracy is about why there's two adults going around. Oh, there was text there. Or not, okay. Artisan Lane. If my memory serves, it's the northwestern part of town. Oh, it's Dogi speaking. Yes, there's a plethora of wonderful shops, each with its own rich history and culture. From daily necessities to specialty crafts and antiques, all kinds of shopping can be done there. Did something happen there? Well, I've only just heard by word of mouth, but there's a chain of serial burglaries. That's not all, though. The culprits are said to be none other than the Monstrums. What? What? Because that was Krisha. I don't want to point fingers, but it wasn't me. I don't think any of us would do something to draw that much attention. I mean, it really wasn't me. I'm only here for that free drink I was promised. Only a coward would sneak around like that. If it were me, I'd do it in broad daylight. Several of the Artisan Lane shops have already fallen victim to these thefts. Most recently was the Ringdale's antique shop. It was broken into just last night. Mr. and Mr. Ringdale? You know them, Krisha? Yes, they're a kind elderly couple who run that lovely antique shop. The Pendleton Company has been doing business with them for many years now. Stealing from an old mom and pop shop? No, that's the lowest of the low. You've all become icons of sort recently. There's bound to be those who seek your public image for their own gain. Yawn, I don't care what people think of us. Think of us. This kind of stuff happens all the time. Anyway, it's not my problem. Talk to me if you need some actual fighting done. Hey. At least he heard us out. He'll come around. I just want to tuck him into bed and shoo all his little worries away. What is that supposed to mean, Shantae? What does that mean? Isn't that right, my adorable Krisha? Uh-huh. I think you're asking the wrong person. Regardless, I advise we settle this incident before it worsens. When you have a moment, could you go to Artisan Lane to investigate Adol? Adol? What is it? I was just a little concerned about the Ringdales. Would it be alright if I, came with you? I'd appreciate the extra hand.
Yeah.
Really? I can help you dispel the barrier too. I know we can do it. Well, that settles that. Wouldn't it be nice if all the Monstrums were willing to work together? Haha, yes. I have no doubt you two will succeed. Agreed. Though there's still much to do. Doll search. One sec. Hey there, Adol. You free right now? Someone's new just joined the crew, and they want to have a word with you. Why don't you say hi before heading out? Okay, oh. Mark says something. Oh, that's for the side quest. I'll talk to him in a sec. Where does she hang out? The maid. Yeah, that's downstairs. There she is. Oh, Adol, perfect timing. There's someone I want you to meet. This is my employer, the man I owe my life to, Professor Valen. Indeed, I'm an anthropologist. A pleasure, I should think. Silhouette here tells me she wishes to work here to aid the Monstrums. So she just told you the big secret of this place, huh? No, it was language. You gotta get rid of her. It's too late, she's already joined. And she's brought other people with her. Silhouette tells me she wishes to work here to aid the Monstrums. But I don't see any Monstrums anywhere. I'd hope to shadow them this week and observe them for my research. And perhaps I could extract a flesh sample, That may be a tad excessive. Professor? If only I could just get my hands on the secrets of the Monstrums. Then I could devise a way to become a Monstrum myself. With that power, I could observe the realm of evil spirits with my own eyes. Haha, what a thrilling notion. Professor. I'm sorry, Adel. I didn't mean to cause more trouble for you. Well, you should have thought about that before telling him that this is the Monstrum's hideout. I initially thought Professor Valling could be helpful to you, but seeing how he is now, for your sake, we'd better not tell him about the Monstrums. And there's one more thing I wanted to tell you. I spoke to Shantae about this too. I'm going to be the Dandelion's official errand runner. This includes any supplies the bar needs too. If you ever think of anything you need, I'll take care of it for you. Are you sure about this? You're a fugitive.
Are you okay?
That's true, but I think I'll be okay. Besides, I don't think anybody remembers who I was or that I was a prisoner anyway. Even Parks said it was unlikely that I'd be imprisoned again. I don't know, maybe I'm just naive. I think you are. But I understand the cause for concern. It's risky to be lingering in public for too long. I'll only go to the shops where I need to go, and I'll come straight back. I'll do my very best to keep out of sight. Just let me know what you need and I'll get it. It would also be helpful for you to tell me about any new shops you find. So once you discover a shop, you can just buy anything from Silhouette and don't have to like go to the shops.
Yes.
So I should buy cheese.
Any errands you'd like me to run?
Is cheese still the best thing available to me? Or smoked meat is actually better, huh? But it does 1,000. Yeah. Price to health ratio is better on cheese though. I'll buy or not on cheese, on smoked meat. I'll buy cheese though too for
As you wish.
quick healing's sake. Silo meta flippin' Olette.
Anything else you'd like me to fetch? Call for me whenever you like.
No, it's beside her. Talking to him. I had thought I would meet the Monstrums here, but it appears I was mistaken. But that's water under the bridge. Silhouette has informed me that you have been exploring the city of Balduke. You must have been a witness to the instances of graffiti around the city. I mean, she is an MVP in that I don't have to go to every store now. EMS movement skill. Instant. You must have been witness to the instances of graffiti around the city. They stand out to me. Interesting. It seems you have an eye for cultural significance, just as I do. As I stated in my introduction, I'm an anthropologist. Put simply, I study all manner of human behavior and culture. The bulk of my research lies in the history of mankind, but I also study the contemporary. Those graffiti are the quintessence of modern thought and emotion. They're prime research material for an anthropologist like myself. You want me to help look for them? How astute of you, my boy. If you spot any graffiti in the city, do report your findings to me. Once you find a certain number, then I'll compensate you accordingly. Of course, the choice is yours. I can only hope you oblige me.
Spare a moment?
Report graffiti.
Right then.
4 locations, not quite enough to merit a new level of achievement. Okay. Okay, there, and then I gotta go talk to Parks. Oh, Yufa's the NPC here right now, instead of Shantae. Big potato. I'm gonna talk to Shantae. Or not Shantae, Yufa. I wanted to her to cook.
What'll it be?
Bread as much as you can make, which is 1.
Thanks a bunch.
Same with potatoes. Oh, but don't have enough money to make potatoes.
Anything else I can get to come back soon?
Alright, I gotta go downstairs to Parks now. Adol, what can I do for you? Did you receive my message? I hadn't intended for you to learn of this, but recently I've heard a word of an innocent detainee held captive in the prison. I was going to request this of Dogi and the others, but it's quite the monumentous task. I realized it would take the monstrums and your power for this to be successful. Would you consider my proposal? Only if you're able to, of course. Happy to help.
Yes.
Thank you, Adol, truly. If the information I have is accurate, then this individual is not your average citizen. To start, she's merely a young girl. A little girl in the prison? This little girl. I couldn't believe it myself. It's unjust, to say the least. My information places her cell on the top floor of the central wing. It's not gonna be easy to get in there. Where'd you get that information, Parks? You monstrums have your tricks and I have mine too. We're all outlaws, remember? The central wing is one of the most secure sectors due to the warden's office being there. It would be best to prepare by searching or selecting an optimal infiltration plan before entering. I need more information about the prison. That would be useful, but the comprehensive layout of the prison is a well-kept secret. Even the guards are kept in ignorance of the sectors outside their own. You'll need the patrol routes of the guards to get in without being spotted. I just remembered there's a black market dealer who operates in the central district. I heard he possesses very rare items that you can acquire through, or that you can't acquire through normal means. There's a sliver of a chance that he might have information about the prison layout. Even if he doesn't, he might have clues as to where you can find such information. Krisha and I will look for him. Brilliant. That girl has connections that are indispensable at times like this. This is a difficult yet crucial task, Adol. Okay. I eat another donut hole. Okay, still got one more, I think, in the package, right? Yeah.
Whoa! Take care of him! It's not safe! You should stay back!
Oh, shoot.
Okay!
Oh. Died. So close to the healing, come on. Survive just for 2 seconds, Krisha, 1 sec. I'll read that in a sec. Okay, what did you say? You said, wait a second, playthrough work. Pacing perspective. Like, well, I didn't get very much further than where I'm at now and the first time I played. I'm like only like 2 arcs ahead on my personal save. A pacing perspective? I mean, the pacing's kind of, at this point is where the pacing gets long, because like before the pacing was padded out by the dungeons, but now the side quests are really gonna like ramp up from this point on.
Black market dealer?
If that's what you mean.
Everything goes okay.
Though also I think you're supposed to do these side quests to unlock the next, like, the Artisan Lane. So I'm not sure what part you want explained right here, though. Where am I even going? Oh, I'm looking for the guy with the bird. Like, you want to hear my take on what's happened so far? The only part you missed was like the opening act, though. But the opening act was just his interrogation and like escaping the prison. Then I think you were here for Krisha's story, weren't you? Or no, you were here for all of Kratos' story, not for Krisha's story, huh? Part 7, they just blow up. I'm trying to think of which part that would be. I didn't even talk to the graffiti. When plain sight may fail, the mind's eye can serve to reveal the way ahead. I don't have that power yet. Oh. Oh, if the 2 adults touch? Oh, that's what you wanted explained was I don't know fully what the deal with that at-all is. It has something to, well, I kind of know, but I don't know at the same time. It's something Aprilis did. If I can find the black market guy, we'll go back to the prison. This graffiti though. Oh, your magnificence, your majesty, the king of our beloved land of Gilead. Not a day passes by where I do not pray for the eternal prosperity of your glorious reign. Okay, that's a weird one. I think if they touched each other, nothing bad would happen. The worst that they happen is they might panic.
Leave it to me!
Though they definitely both, at this current point in time, think they're the real Adol. Or I know which one the real one is. It's not this one. The one in prison's the real one, but that's all like I know without saying the full thing, but Nier has like different type of lore though, and I've done the full like deep dive into Nier. And this I'm playing, besides the like little bit I do know, I'm playing this kind of from a position of discovering it as I go along. I mean, in some parts, it's like it has to do with like why the monstrums even exist, though, to explain why Aprilis made the clone or whatever. There's something in the glass donut hole. Okay. No voice acting for this part. I'll start talking more in a bit once we get into the actual, like the next dungeon or whatever, maybe. Because it's easier for me to talk through the dungeon grinding parts. If they're doable and I don't have to focus on them. You need, or what, you need something from me? Got a request from you. Let's make a deal, let's make a deal.
Yeah.
A deal, you say? Yes, Maxim, as discreetly as you can for intel about the prison's infrastructure. And for Balduke prison, no less. I guess that's asking for too much after all. Oh wait, wrong place, the wrong person. I guess that's asking for too much after all, isn't it? Actually, it's not. Cough up 500 gold and I'll get you what you need. Really? That's surprisingly cheap, actually. I've had my eye on the prison for a while now, but there's one more condition before we close this deal. There's these flyers someone's been posting all over town lately. I want you to get me the newest one. Hasn't even made its way around yet. What kind of flyers are they? One's full of gossip and hearsay. Truths mixed with falsehoods. They're tabloids, simply put. Either way, they're still in demand. Think of it as a necessary expense for gathering intel. The bulletin boards around the town are probably your best bet for getting your hands on one. Settled then.
Yeah.
Second, I have is the second I get to work. I'll be waiting. It's not like you're the one who's gonna have to map out the prison. You're gonna make somebody else do that. In the end, I have to still map the prison out myself. But though, like, I don't know that much deep lore on Ease is part of the issue. Like, I know a little bit that it's like his goal is to find the city at Ease, which is supposed to be like a magical city, like El Dorado type of stuff, but what cough. Yeah, the bench did almost get me killed. All that, and then I had a crumb in my throat the moment I got caught on the bench. Do I even have enough money? I have 500? No, I do not. Okay. I gotta kill some more Lemurias. I guess, like, so far what's happened was Adol rocked up to town. He got arrested. After getting arrested, he was interrogated by the paranormal investigator lady, who pretended like she didn't believe any of Adol's previous adventures and thought he was a liar. Accused him, I think it's so funny that she accused him of pretty much insurance fraud. But then it's revealed in that scene earlier that she actually did believe all that stuff, and it's just like a government cover-up. Krisha played Robin Hood for a bit until Adol sold her on the value of capitalism and she started a flower shop. And then, his flowers are what's gonna make poverty go away in the slums and nothing else. Not giving them money directly. And then Credo just picked fights with everyone. That's like all that's actually happened so far. And the only other information I have is a bit about that Balduc is pretty much Paris, and Romans are the Romans, and the Gillians are French. And that's most of what I actually currently know about this game, besides like this arc with Doll, because once we get to the antique store, Doll shows up. And then some of the prison exploration. There's a weird like dragon thing in the prison. Not even a dragon, what even is this thing? existed. I mean, like, so far there hasn't been a good moral to any of the parts. Except maybe that the prison's corrupted is, like, the only, like, statement it's made so far. Even then, it hasn't, like, stated how or why it's corrupted. It's probably magically corrupted or something.
Leave it to me!
Leave it to me!
But though the game's not really even trying to make that much of a statement so far.
Here they come.
Except for maybe, like, the status quo within reason. Because, like, it's like the status quo is messed up in this world, and the characters acknowledge it. But the way to fix that status quo is just to be nice. Just to convince the enemy or the prison people to be nicer or whatever. We know this isn't a crazy metric. And the monsters aren't spiritual and they're all instead completely imaginary. We don't, but also I know because I know like the full, or because I did read that part online. What a little bit. They're like, they are magical. They've always existed. They're what are they? They're the embodiment of the people's like negative emotions. They're that type of monster. And those negative emotions need to be cleaned up by gods, but the gods are dead, or the gods that took care of that are dead. And so, I guess I'll say it. The Monstrum are like artificial gods, or something. That's like the one bit that's like lore heavy, is like the Monstrum are like artificial gods that Aprilis created. Aprilis and her friend. She's got a friend who's dead. You know, when the gods had one job and they all died. Is it because people stopped believing? And they might have gone for that, like people stopped believing them because there's like they're like the Norse gods or whatever, even though this is France. They're like Norse type gods from when those types of beliefs were common in the region before the Romans came. There's a woman posting a flyer on the bulletin board. You guys need something? Oh, I get it. You're looking to get the first look at my new scoop, aren't you? Here you are, loyal readers. Mary thrust a flyer at you. Mary's tabloid. Monstrums to blame for the serial thefts when they strike the prison next, or when will they strike the prison next? Those monstrums really are a goldmine of intrigue, aren't they? See, I've made it my mission in life to bring truths like these to the eyes of the people. Keen-eyed individuals like myself are a rare breed. It's up to us to enlighten the masses. But despite all my hard work, the soldiers and citizens keep brushing it off as gossip. Unbelievable, right? I mean, huh? But like they could make a big statement about freedom of the press here, but they kind of don't. They just, because like her, even though she's exercising her freedom of press is being like restricted, it's kind of made out to be okay because what she's posting is simply just tabloids and not anything like major. It's fine. They're not that powerful type of god, though. It's like weak sauce type of gods. But they could have made a bigger, like, message here about the freedom of the press and how it's important. But instead they just made her a newspaper, tabloids, and gossip about the Monstrums. When it could have been, like, trying to expose that the prison's unrightfully imprisoning people. Gods in this world. This isn't Lord of Mysteries. The gods in this world are barely strong, aren't even as strong as the demigods in Lord of the Mysteries. Probably, or well, maybe some of the bigger gods, but the Monstrums aren't as strong as the Lord of the Mysteries demigods are. I'd even argue that they're weaker than some level 9 Beyonders. Because the Monstrums only get one cool power each. And then some, like, physical stuff. But, like, people in this world already have, like, physical enhancement powers for fighting or whatever. Or can fight at this level normally if they have the right artifact or something. For Adol, usually. Speak of the devils, and are always on me with the whole stop posting on private property bit. I better duck out while I can. See you next time, loyal readers.
This must be the flyer. We'll need to remember to have the gold ready too.
But like any sort of message that there could be in this always seems to get a little bit cut short. Except for Japan's general disdain for anything religion. Even then, though, they treat the hieroglyph church pretty nicely. Or it would be Japan's disdain for organized religion.
Focus on defense.
They don't hate it, they have some issues with organized religion. It comes up a lot in anime. Because they've got a cult problem. And we've got a cult problem over here too, but... Shinto's different than Christianity, though. Like, Shinto's not as organized, it's like loose and like personal, I think. Don't quote me on that though, that's just my like... Yeah. But it's... The thing about... It's just they don't fully take any of the... take it as far as they could or should to like fully sell the message. Because like they could have like proposed a solution of some sort when they dealt with it in White Cat's story. But instead they just said she needed to stop giving money to the poor and start giving them flowers and like increase their what is it? Their self confidence type of thing. Yeah. It's not that big of a criticism, it's just a little criticism. Because it like almost says something, but then it stops.
Let's go.
And that's about my only like major criticism with it in the story, is that it every time it almost says something, but then it like ducks out. Or like Japan, I think it's a problem with, I think I phrased it wrong earlier when I said it, but like they have a slight issue with organized religion, particularly like the Christian church, but I don't know how to fully express what I mean about the thing with anime and like Japanese media and their takes on religion. Though so far the Hieroglyph Church is being treated pretty okay. But though it's probably also corrupt, but mostly because the corruption is being directed as being the Roman Empire's corruption, rather than it being the church corrupt in this one.
They come.
But like, to which Tales was it? Tales of Berseria is one where they like talk about the or not talk about, but you can like see some of the what I mean about how Japan feels about religion. And like religion and spirituality are like separate though too, and a lot of the themes for some of this stuff. I'm trying to think of what in particular. Any of them would tell me how. I don't go into my own opinions on religion. I'm just saying though that like Japan, they've got a weird relationship with organized religion. And it comes out in their games a lot of times. Her health, let me see. Does she have high health after all?
Okay.
I think she just got higher defense, maybe? And her defense isn't that good either, though. They're about the same. I think it's just I was dodging fine.
Welcome, yes. Dano, come again, okay?
I had 666. We're on the topic for a while. Oh, she had 666 health? That's funny.
The Monstrums.
But then also, they have a weird back and forth with, like, things. Because they like Christian symbology, though, too. Even though most, like, churches and well, it's more of a media reflecting reality situation, though, for why churches are shown as corrupt. Especially in, like, olden time settings. I'll change topic from that, but like Tells has that particular thing. I should Google better about what I mean about that, because I don't have it all on off the top of my head right now. What I'm trying to say.
Yes, got one.
I'm trying to think. I know the Norse gods exist in this setting of this world. I think, or some version of the Norse gods exist. Three Heroes Church puts the idea on blast. Is that like the actual church structure in this one? Because that's part of when I don't know too much about the games before this one. Where's the healing pad? But like Kratos' whole speech about like how about finding fulfillment and stuff. Oh, and Shield Hero.
How did it come to this?
Switch!
Who could it be? Have you come forth to defend our fair city's greatest bastion of rest and repose? Maybe, now that I think of it, you sent a request to the Dandelion, right? Something about, preserve individual, or perverse individual at the baths, right? That's exactly right. I've been coming to these baths ever since the very day they were built, you see? Where else can one sweat off the day's work, chatting up strangers in the glorious buff? Such a sanctuary as this must be protected from those who would debase it at any cost. Can I count on you youngsters to lend me your aid? Tell us everything you know. Right, it must be pretty major if it has you this upset. Who exactly is this perverse individual anyway? Why, none other than a peeping Tom, of course. Some lecherous degenerate has been leering at the poor defenseless maidens in our baths. Consequently, the number of women willing to visit has started to plummet. That's terrible. People should feel comfortable relaxing there. That's exactly what I'm saying. A situation like this is grave beyond grave. But the staff is having trouble addressing the matter. I'd planned to pitch in myself, but I figured the most these old bones could do is find someone younger instead. How can we help? Insightful elder. Just you wait. Ah, yes, I'm glad you asked. I'd like for you to conduct a little investigation of sorts. The right-hand building houses the bath separate between male and female. Every window was made from frosted glass to prevent such calamities as this. But that doesn't mean there can't be a hole or an opening somewhere. Your task is to find that very opening. It's cleaning hours now, so you needn't fear inadvertently sneaking any vulgar glances. Okay, got it. All we have to do is look for any spots a peeping Tom might use. I knew you youngins would be up to the task. I'll be counting on you. No, there's a trick to this one besides just the annoying amount of places I have to check. Climb up the goddamn wall. Okay, so I've gotta check all the windows. Oh. Examine the window. Paint's entirely frosted, no worries. I'll just do this quick.
Leave it to me.
Oh, I didn't want to autoplay, I wanted to...
Leave it to me!
Okay, here's the window. The lattice on this window seems kind of loose. Let me take a closer look. Wrong voice. The lattice on this window seems kind of loose. Let me take a closer look. Krisha examines the window to the women's bath for you. The window's lattice appears to be loose. Removing it reveals a small peephole. Oh no, this is awful. You can see everything through here. Thank goodness they're only cleaning right now. But anyway, we found it. You can't see this spot from the courtyard at all. It's the perfect place to sneak a peek. It doesn't look very used.
Hold on.
Well, when you put it that way, it does look more like it formed out of wear and tear rather than on purpose. But if that's the case, then what? Oh, time to swap shifts already. Yeah, I'll take it from here. By the way, you hear the new orders from the warden yet? About the new patrol route? Could you run it by me again? That scared me. This spot is right behind the garrison post. It's a blind spot, sure, but it's still close enough to hear the soldiers. No way someone would try to peek in from here of all places. Anyway, let's get out of here before someone catches us. Oh, no, it's still gonna make me check the whole other side. Dang it. Because it's what's really annoying is to get up on these, I think, yeah. Because it's really hard to land specifically on this spot. My monster name B.
Leave it to me.
I think. Well, if Xenon was a color, it could already be, but, oh, come on.
Let's go.
Like purple in there or something doesn't work though. Because it's, well, it doesn't have to be a color, it's just adjective noun. Xenon Lemon's already an adjective noun. Because there's Crimson Key, but because Feral Hawk, Feral's not a color. What's the doll's? Perfect. Raging Bull, that's not colors. It's just like descriptive word noun. Hate this part of this quest. I had a hard time when I did it before too.
Focus on defense.
Nope. Only if I were to travel to this dimension. The library exists outside of it.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Here I go.
Leave it to me.
Come on.
Push him down.
Stupid thing needs to just land on top of the spot. It takes a sec for it to start. Yeah. Or there's entrances in all dimensions, but it doesn't exist in any of them. Kind of. Actually, would be it. But though every book in existence of any dimension are somewhere on the shelves. Yeah. On. Get over the freaking thing. Land on top of it. Nope. There. Okay. I think it would be also if we treat Dewey as being like two, it would have to be like some sort of word that has like a bigger meaning than two. Try or like
No need to
though I
rush.
don't think Dewey is meant to be for two though. It'd be the Dewey fractional or fractional system instead of decimals or something. We're gonna have to think about the origin of Dewey Decimal System. Or each aisle is like space and time bend as you like head towards the book you want. You just kind of find it. Browsing is the true nightmare. If you don't know what you're looking for, that's when it becomes frightening.
We did it!
How did it come to this?
Okay. Oh, there you are. I take it you've completed your investigation. Yes, about that. Tell, Gwindo about the blind spot and the people you discovered. Oh, I see. So that's where it was. Marvelous sleuthing there, young'uns. You've done these baths a great service. Something still seems off. Is there really a peeping Tom? Something seems off. And what might that be? Well, it doesn't really make sense for a peeping Tom to be using that spot. There were no signs that the hole we found earlier had been used. What signs were they looking for? Xenon microsystem. Or being like maybe like noble microsystem, because all of the attendants have noble gases as their like part of their name. Noble gas food item. No, I haven't thought of it, what the food items that correspond with each of the noble gases are yet. That was just one of the thoughts about it. Yeah, noble microsystem. Plus, it's so close to the garrison post, or so close to the garrison post, you can even hear them talk to each other. Oh, you can now, can you? Well, let's not get too caught up in the details. A job well done is a job well done. Here, a token of my appreciation. I didn't think of them being related to that, but it would be kind of similar. It would be all different colored, like weird personalitied attendants. You can just leave the rest to me. I'll bear the burden of informing the staff and making sure they establish proper... Ah, there he is. You need something? Yes, though not from you. My business actually lies with this fellow over here. You are him, aren't you? The one who got thrown out for trying to peep into the women's bath over and over? Wait. What? What's going on here exactly? It could also be that. I haven't decided yet. That one's pretty cool though. That'd be like aspects of the same person. Only thing I know for sure is that Xenon is has the night shift on the days that they're streaming. And for whatever, no, maybe time works differently. I don't know. There's no clients despite means of the interdimensional library uses central or whatever this time zone is called, the standard Pacific or whatever, Pacific time zone. I think is this the Pacific? Which one's the western one? Whatever the Western Ocean is to the US. Yeah. Okay. Oh, come on now. Clearly the boy here has things all mixed up. I'm seriously trying to defend this refuge of recreation for the sake of the people. More like you were thinking to find the perfect people. I've looked into it, and these people are far from the first you've asked to investigate. By the way, I advise you against playing dumb. See, I've already reported you. I have fun with doing the outfits. And also there's a lot of good outfit pieces in Vikatsu. And I can make them relatively fast. There he is. So you're the dirty old peeper. Well now, isn't that a bit of a pickle? I'll be seeing you youngsters some other time then. Hey, get back here. Damn, he's really got some legs on him. So, let's get this straight. We are wrong voice for Kusha. We went with just like the deep, like, talking voice. Or like the dude voice. So let's get this straight. We've been acting as accomplices to a peeping Tom this whole time. We came just in time. As luck would have it, it's not as though I came to help you in particular. I visit the baths myself now and then. There aren't many places I can relax, so this is so it's in my interest to drive out trouble. I don't have a clue who you guys are, but you seem a little too naive for your own good. Well, the different noble gases ones would have different colors, because it'd be like whatever the colors that go with how that gas glows. I'll just be on my way. Try to be a bit more mindful from now on. He's probably right. Our carelessness almost cost us reputation as Monstrums there. Balduke is a big city after all. It's got all sorts of people, both good and bad. It's a learning experience, that's what makes it unique.
No.
Fucking yeah. Yeah, thinking of it that way makes me feel a little better. Anyway, we should go tell the staff about the peephole. It's either fruit or food items. I haven't decided yet. Gracious me, I really wish they'd take it easy on these old bones. I suppose I'll just have to go undercover for a spell again. Hey, you say that like you're already in the clear. Had a feeling you'd weasel your way out, old-timer. You get us our intel? Oh yes, I've managed to catch wind of a blind spot from the garrison post. If I may ask, what exactly do you? So I haven't gone far enough to know what the deal with this is, but it does seem like there is some sort of rebellion being planned. The only thing is, though, it seems like it's being placed in like a darker light of them not being good guys. Tea on pineapple. It'll depend once I make the like colored characters which fruits fit. Though lemon was kind of a random choice. Well, because like I said before, it was going to be Neon Lemon before, but that was already more like a common of a username. Though Xenon Lemon is a color and it's yellow. It's just a weird yellow color. It's a color of some types of paint. Darn Kiwi. You hear that, boys? Another piece set for our master plan. We'd better make sure we're ready for when the boss comes back. Chick's alive. Just what could they be up to?
That actually went pretty well.
That sound from Krisha was not. That sounded so weird, just out of nowhere. Argon apple. Those just sound like flavors now.
Whoa, we have to take care of him.
Oh. Did it get switched back to Nightmare or something on its own? Or is this just what hard mode was like before? Okay, there. Gotta find a healing spot to revive Adol. Okay. Over. Oh, not that way. Okay.
We did it!
It's getting a perfect dodge. A flash move is witch time. And it is abusable if you can manage to like dodge into enemy moves properly. There's also Flash Guard. I think you get different like boosted things for it. It's not as OP as getting a perfect dodge in like Tales of Arise though. Once you get all the skill tree stuff, that's a pretty OP perfect dodge. Probably. Where'd the thing go? Lost it already. Well, then I like the counter attack on perfect dodge that Tales of Arise has.
Let's take him out.
I have enough money now to go and start the prison quest.
Hey! I carry only the best. Nothing caught. Come back soon.
Oh, okay. Did I get stuck on the plant?
Come on in. Can I help you find anything?
Oh, the ride along. Picard? I don't know who Picard is, but that makes me think almost of like the Star Trek character. So I know that's like the name of, you know, pronounced like, I don't know if it's spelled that way though.
Do we really have time to rest like this?
Okay, I'm like, did I just spend all the money that I needed for the quest? I didn't spend it all. Just because I wanted to see what the ride along Picard is. It's fine. Where's the equip? Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, okay, so that's Picard. It's like a oh, that's the name of that type of animal, then I guess this is a Picard. Or is it a mascot from a different one? It's like a pig and something else, like a pig otter. I guess it's less creepy than the pig rabbits from, or the rat pigs from Tales, but though it's cuter than the rat pigs that are though too. What do I need to do? Okay, I need a little bit more money because I just spent money on this ride along. No, they're called rat pigs in Tales of Arise anyway. The rabbit pigs. I don't know what animal this, like, I guess it's like an otter. Yeah, it's just rabbit ears on a pig, but still. I feel a little bit bad eating them. I got a flash move that time. Right, went back into reality. For a brief moment, the attack happened in reality. What video game was it for? You're still getting. I know I need to run them better to prevent that. Leave Shantae alone for now. I don't want to do that quest yet. Let's go find the guy with the back streets guy. What else? What ad did you get? Did you get a Tells ad? I've been getting Tells ads on Wikipedia. Or on Wiki, not Wikipedia, but on Wiki. Like when I was getting the pictures for the discussion about Lord of the Mysteries, Tells ads were playing. On Wiki. Where is the guy that I need to go to for the side quest? Oh, ADD. Video game ADD while watching. Okay, I thought you said that you got an ad for something. For it. ADD. I mean, if I didn't already finish Tales of Arise, I'd probably rather be playing that right now than this, but I already finished it for at least the first playthrough.
Okay, switch.
All the way. I need to check out some more of that because I've seen a little bit when that was first like announced, sort of, or my little sibling showed me stuff for that because my little sibling's more into Pokemon than I am. Okay, where am I going? This way back here somewhere. Okay. It does look pretty interesting. I know when I saw like one of the videos popped up in my YouTube feed, but I didn't watch it, and it said something about like being a Pokemon isekai. And then my little sibling showed me a clip of Felboat playing it. I guess Felboat got like a green screen or something, so he could like green screen his hands into the thing.
It's you.
And that's all I know about the new Pokemon game is what one person did for playing it. Okay, striking the deal with our view bargain bin.
Cut it, do you?
That's a bargain. I guess that's a bargain for steroids. Yeah. Strike a deal. Oh, no. Talk. Oh, information on the prison. Okay. Relinquish 500 gold and Marie's tabloid to submit an official request. Request intel on the prison. Hand over the flyer and 500 gold, officially striking a deal with Maxim. I'm paying him 500 gold so I can map the prison out myself. Great. Payment received. I accept your request. So, how exactly are you gonna get information or get the info? Yeah, they probably won't ever ditch the original. Or not the original, but their mainline games. An owl? Good, got a job for you, Arthur. Speak, but got a job for you, Arthur. Coo? What a smart bird. This little guy your friend? This little guy your friend? I'll let you decide that one. You wanted info on the prison's infrastructure? In other words, its layout and security? Whether I can produce that intel is up to our man on the inside. Only time will tell. Here it is. The chance you've been waiting for, a deal too sweet to resist. All you gotta do is take on this job. The client's looking for intel on the prison's layout and patrol routes. Who's the information for? This isn't very guardsman-like of you. I'll probably check it out eventually, but I might wait for, like a used copy from GameStop, I don't know. But though my little sibling might want to play it sooner than that, so we might end up getting a copy soonish. It depends on them. Back to the clone. No, this is the original. I mean, the Monstrum guy is the clone. Yeah. Don't act all wide-eyed and innocent with me, redhead. I wouldn't even be up here if I believed in any of those bullshit rules of theirs. I don't know much about any sectors I don't oversee. But I wager a master escape artist like you might be able to find or fill in the blanks. You got nothing but time, redhead? Go for it. We'll make a mint, you and me. You have a feeling that you're getting mixed up in something else here. Still, this may be a prime opportunity to gather intel on the prison. So I paid 500 gold, and now I gotta stake the prison myself. And as the other add-all. This wall still bugs me. Okay. What time is it? I've still got like 10 minutes. Let's see how long this portion takes. I think it takes quite a bit. This first one I forget. Here, peasant, you now have the privilege of doing it yourself. You didn't find a dealer. You found a pimp. Except, well, he doesn't, the Backstreets guy doesn't know that he just handed it off to a different version of the client. Adol tried searching the shelves for anything of use. I got some raisins. Oh, so this level, or this Adol is a lower level than the clone. Okay, the library, and this is where I meet a friend, right? This seems to be a list of those previously imprisoned. The name Adol is nowhere to be seen, however. That last entry has been, or the last entry has been blacked out. Could this one be yours? And there's also something really shady happening with how they're holding Adol. Here, despite him not being officially like missing from the prison. Be able to find way out of the tower if you keep heading down. I mean, the guards got to get here somehow. I'm gotta get up into the tower somehow. Doors locked. Something on this side. So the layout for the prison is pretty huge. It's a big mega dungeon. Let's see. And like, oh, it doesn't show it all the way yet. I think it zooms out a bit later. There's like a huge, a very huge map. Let's see if I can like, can't view anything else. Like 2 chapters, I think. Because I get Doll here, and then I get Raging Bull. Like 2.5 chapters, maybe. No, just 2 chapters, because I finished the Raging Bull's story, but I haven't done Renegades yet. Where I'm at in the other one. Maximum overtension. It seems you've exited the tower entirely. You should still have plenty of time to investigate ahead for now. Oh yeah, this part's a little bit annoying. Like, you should be able to jump here, like, logically, but you can't. Here's what I have to do. Come on. Question is, how does the guard get here every day? Yeah. Every time he leaves, he has to go back. Oh, what's fun is these ramps right here on these stairs. You can fly briefly if you like tumble off the stairs. I'm tired of having to see you all the time, yeah. Although his personal guard is the one who arranged this, so like... Among the jumble of scrolls is one that looks like a map of some sort. Prison floor plan acquired. Seriously. Stress, yeah. So this is like the full layout of the prison. There's different wings. And it's a very bad layout for... And then this is also the special sector. So this is like the sector where they keep the like noble prisoners. Like the cushy part of jail. Except for Adol's cell is not cushy, but because he's like in solitary confinement at the top of the tower. That was a peculiar sound. It seems to be coming from that room. Okay, we'll at least get our friend here. What am I? There's something stuck in the pot. You decide to help it out. How about you? Curses, I've been had. I think though it's actually, it sounds like a little child because it ends up becoming the navigator. I guess I'll do the voice I'm gonna do. If anything, I think it sounds like a male. But you'll need more than the fates on your side if you hope to catch the likes of me. Now, on guard, lest you plan to let me run away screaming, in which case, be my guest. I expect going home. Fire state filling to feed a prisoner. Yeah. You've seen creatures like this one before. It's a type of sacred beast known as a rue. You managed to understand them before, but this one seems capable of speaking human. What, do I have something on my snout? Wait, hold on a tick here. Who are you? I'm just an inmate. I'm just an inmate.
Yeah.
Just an inmate. My big fluffy tail. I'd like more than just an inmate to burst out of his cell with nary an issue. Not to mention, you don't even seem all that fazed to see me speaking the tongue of man. I've got many a query for you, sire. But for starters, what are you doing here? You explain that you've taken a job from one of the guards in order to gather intel to help you escape from the prison. For real? You've already managed to win over the guards? Tilly Valley, you're a real bully rook. Even I've seen one, or if I've ever seen one. Just a traveler with a heart of gold. And who are you? Just a traveler with a heart of gold. Only the most dubious lot feel the need to make a point about how trusty they are.
Sure, why not? You look like fun, Rusty. Left ways, right ways, sideways. It's all a jumble in here, huh?
Or it's happier than Emil, but...
But have no fear, for I, the exalted Xavier, am here!
Xavier. I'm gonna end up calling him Xavier if I ever read that out loud. Xavier. You'll find no cranier guide than yours truly when it comes to traversing this prison. I know all sorts of shortcuts and hidey holes you humans never could. I'd wager I can help you with that guard's behest, or what have you. How about the way out of here?
Thank you.
Alack, that I could, but I don't know of any getaway a human could use. But that's not to say I can't help you find one. We'll just have to take a paw at a time. Give your thanks, then briefly introduce yourself. Adol the Adventurer, huh? A peculiar title for a peculiar fellow. Well, either way, here's to our brand new partnership, Adol. Xavier, you like Xavier better than Xavier. After you introduce introductions, you once again told, I'll say Xavier, I guess, because it does look like Xavier. Xavier, about your current objective. Doing so seems to give Xavier a good idea about where to take you. After guiding you through a hidden passageway, you two finally emerge. And so the reason they took a hidden passageway is so the player as Monstrum Adol, or Crimson King's the name of that particular character. So as Crimson King, you can't just like backtrack and find this Adol. You have to take a secret passageway before you can re-explore these or go into these sections. This area seems less like a prison and more like an underground ruin of some sort. You're not too confident in the weapon you brought, but if Xavier wants, or if what Xavier says is true, the intel you're seeking is somewhere up ahead. Hey, fie on thee, Rusty. My stubby legs can't catch up that fast. The place I wanted to show you is right down this way. Let's be off. Okay, Xavier joined the group, but not the party.
This sector's pretty old. There are probably still some active traps around, so be careful.
I forgot about the traps. Put on the hole, dang it. Be fun. Come on. I'm standing right here. It. Okay. See, I'll get past maybe one or two more sections with these. Okay, no trap there. So sometimes they put traps right at the entry between these two sections like this, and that's pretty annoying. Let's see where it is. So when I open, you gotta kind of like watch the floor. This one's safe, I think, but some of these, there's like really mean traps. Like right in front of chest and stuff. Oh, here's one in particular. I have to jump through this, I think. I'm not gonna test it, but I think that one's one of the floor traps. Can test it with the monster instead. Come on. Come for me. Don't you see me? Yeah. It is a floor trap. But the monster knocked me into it. Oh no. These are the ones you can skip. Like I talked all big about not falling for them, and then I fell in by accident. Despite pointing out that it was there. The way they introduced that is cute though, with the having the monster go straight for it. That's what I get for talking big about them though. Okay, well it's about time. Let me think. A bit about Lord of Mysteries before I go. In the currency, they just spend a lot of world building about money in Lord of Mysteries. Audrey's dog Susie costs 400 pounds. Keep that in mind when they talk about their living expenses in the part you're about to get to. Just Audrey's dog that she feeds shit to is 400 pounds. Okay. Like money-wise, not weight-wise. The dog doesn't weigh that much, probably. It might later, but not currently. 400 pounds money, like English money. Potentially could weigh that much later, but that's what happens if you feed shit shit you shouldn't do to your dogs. Don't feed your dogs potions that turn them into Beyonders. Not safe. 100-pound dog. Clifford the big red dog. Okay. Night night, bye bye. Thanks for hanging, Suin and Silo, and anybody else who's lurking. Right. The 400 pounds money could feed you for more in the Lord of Mysteries world, though. Because it's like not even... Fine's starting salary is like 2 pounds a week. And that's considered a good salary. Good night and bye.